Hi, my name is Otchere, and I was approached by TechSoup to create this video for your upcoming webinar. I was pretty thrilled when they approached me because I used to do social work in nonprofits, and I work in tech. It's a beautiful intersection. I'm very glad to be here. We want to take a look at some upcoming trends folks need to be aware of, particularly nonprofits need to be aware of. Once again, the reason why I'm here is because I'm at that intersection of tech and social work, and I've seen a lot of things in that move, in that transition. And one thing that's really, really important that people often overlook is the importance of web security. And web security has many, many components. The one that I want to talk about today is called SSL certificates, or Secure Socket Layer Certificates. I'm not going to jargon you out, but I do want to tell you about why web security, and in particular SSL certificates, are choice. So you always want to be able to make sure that you're reaching the right people and that you're distilling your content, distilling your website, your message is reaching folks that you needed to reach. You can do that by having your own content that you write, by working with web developers, by working with copywriters, but you also need to think about things that are small but mighty. An SSL certificate is a small but mighty addition to your website. And what it really is about building trust. It's about making sure your information is safe and secure, and also about building authority. Now, an SSL certificate is almost like an add-on to your website that lets you transfer information from one place, your website, to its source in an encrypted and safe way. What that means is when information is encrypted, that it is storing things like your contact forms safely, your credit cards safely, if you have any donation forms or payment processors, it is safe. And when people are dealing with money, it's really important that things are safe. And a lot of nonprofits have donation pages, they have products that they offer, they have courses, and making sure that it's secure and safe for your users is a really good idea. Now, there's a couple implications for people who don't have them, and it's important to understand what that implications mean for you. So, you know that an SSL certificate is important, you know that you should have one. How do you know if you have one? What does it mean if you don't? What does it mean if you do? We'll get to that. So one of the best ways to check if you have an SSL certificate is to go to your website. So type in your website, www.mywebsite.com, .org, whatever, and look up at the bar where you type the URL. Beside the URL, you'll either see a green lock for secure, an exclamation mark for not secure, and a red triangle for not secure, dangerous. If you are anything but the green lock, unfortunately, you are not secure. It is not the end of the world, but there's steps that you can take to make sure that you are secure. And security is important because even if right now you're not doing something like collecting payments or selling courses or have products, you're future-proofing your website because maybe in a year, maybe in 6 months, maybe in 2 months, you'll be offering those things. And if you are secure with that lock, you're ahead of the game. Your people are trusting you. They'll happily give you what it is you want from them. And it also improves your Google rank. So Google ranking means when someone searches for the keywords about your organization, your charity, Google rank determines who comes up when. So if you're not secure, you're lowering your rank, which means you're lower in the Google results, which means people are not finding you as much. So you really want to make sure that you are secure. And the way that you do that is you go into your web host, and you either add or you activate an SSL certificate. So it's really important that you go in there and do this because it's a small step that can give you big results. There's many ways I can do this. There's many services that offer this for free for nonprofits. There's many ways to do this paid. There's many ways to get this done. But the important part is to go into your hosting and turn that certificate on. Before you even get to that point, I want you to promise me that you're going to go to your website. You're going to go clickety-clackety-clickety-clackety.com, and you're going to check what's in that little bar. If it's a lock, you're golden. If you've got an exclamation mark or a red triangle, you're not golden, but you can get golden. It's very fixable. It's very concrete, and it's very, very good for your website and for the trends moving forward. Thank you very much.